Hello and welcome back. Now you are probably quite excited for this upcoming episode of Bakemonogatari, and well, honestly so am I, because I'd quite like a few questions answered. And whether or not what I want to know is actually answered and not just substituted for a whole bunch more questions, well, that's something I'm going to have to find out, because, well, this is Bakemonogatari, not much really is given away straight at the offset. Well, it is, but you got to know what's going on. And that's not me. Before we get started, once again, check the description down below for any links that you might be interested in. BitChute for the proper version. If you watch that, keep YouTube open, just mute it in the background, doesn't hurt you. And join in the Discord, check the anime list out to see what's been going on the channel, what might be coming up. And in case anyone doesn't know, if you stick around until after the episode, I give a few of my thoughts. Maybe they're not articulated the best, but, you know, they're as best as you can be after watching Bakemonogatari. So, well, now that that's over, let's get on with the episode. Once again, acting like a true child, just... yeah, everything can wait, I'm hungry. Ice cream? She really shouldn't have the taste for human flesh. That is quite a creepy smile. But also on another note, I kind of like the taste of blood, bit of iron. That's not weird. This 8-bit chiptune-esque is really starting to grow on me. And yeah, I've got some theories on this arc, I keep getting told. And if you're in the Discord, in the voice chat when we were talking about it, you know what it is. At least, basically. Although you're quite tight-lipped, so you won't let me know if I'm right. So well done for that. Such a fun, upbeat intro, and then we get back into this. Well, I wonder if ghost meant anything there. Jesus. Did they have to beat us around the face with that? If I didn't already think it was referring to Hachikuchi with the camera angles and everything else. Certainly getting that feeling now. So what happened? That he was disappointing them all? Does he actually age now after what he's been through? Really? After you just bit him? And you. Why would he taunt her with that? That's not quite how it works. Okay, now that looks even worse. Bite him. Bite him. Weird choice of music to play alongside this. You see, I didn't think he was a scumbag, but she really has gotten a taste for blood, hasn't she? If he did feel any guilt, he was hiding it quite well. Some people. Hopefully, he didn't follow through with that. Does he realise that he's. Yeah, does he realise that he's the one doing this? What did she have to apologise for? Hmm. Takes responsibility for their own actions. Hararagi-san. Quite a shift in personality and tone. There's a difference between trying to force tongue tying someone and just a stutter. Good question. But as most families, there is underlying conflict. Some minor, others not so much. Yeah, so she's with her father and trying to find her mother, isn't that? Mm. Wow, hitting home with the reality of life now, isn't it? Mm. I'd like to give a comforting answer here, but That's the one from the first episode. Uh, can't say that I've categorized women based on their hip shape, but oh right, yeah, almost forgot about that bit. That's the guy in the building, I think. Basically, she's been informed of what's actually going on, so I'm only a little bit behind what she knows. Interesting. I like the use of the shadow. And Hachikushi is the snail, so she's the thing that needs to be exercised. So she's this. She's this spirit that leads humans astray. But for what means? It, it's not referring to Hachikuchi, is it? It's him. He's the one that's been captured by the snail. There's a lot of perspiration on him, right? For just a. Mm-hmm. She can't see her, is it? Yep. She wasn't even pointing anywhere near her. I already guessed something similar to that. I wasn't completely sure, but. Oh. Something quite important that you probably shouldn't forget. I don't like the implications of those traffic lights. So she never got to her mother's. Yeah, it's all. Yep. It's all going full circle. So she only is an apparition to those that are. under certain circumstances, such as him avoiding going home. Okay. So I understand it, but it's also kind of a weird thing to immediately think. Hmm. Yeah. Cool to that. So, wait, could she actually see her, or was she pretending as well? Well, that brings up more questions. So what? Yeah, but has to just distance himself from her, or she's a ghost. Yeah, they preface that as though some big reveal. Then, so does she know all of this? She was warning them off from the beginning, isn't it? Because she doesn't want people to be in this loop. Mm-hmm. But it's all there. Not sure why smell came into it, but okay. Is he going to be able to accomplish that? He loves, yeah, he loves helping people. When there's someone having an issue, he might be a disgusting pervert, but he has a relatively good heart. No one ever tried. What? Story relevance. Cool. Huh? I mean, yeah. Bit quick, but okay. There's a building site. Because this is a. Because time has moved on and everything has changed, how it all once was is no longer. So they can't find it. That's what's going on. Is Hachiushi gonna see it as the empty lot though, or is she gonna realise what's going on? Well, she already knows, but ah, she finally made it, and I do love the instrumental, acoustical version of the song. It wasn't a question. That's a good way of putting it, isn't it? It's not merely circumstance. But has she really spoken to anyone? He does seem to be drawn to random situations, doesn't he? He's not great with words, but at least he doesn't try to hide anything. That's a good condition. Well done. Being open. He's still trying to run. if that's how he wants to put it. I'm not sure they'd let him out the door next year. I think every now and again I need that kind of alarm. So difficult getting up in the mornings. What the? Yeah, so she went from being trapped in a loop to basically just being around. Well, law wise, I'm happy with that. It kind of flows correctly. You see, even though it's something quite, I wouldn't say simple, because not many people would think about helping a ghost, would they? And that really, I think, speaks for his character quite a lot. And yeah, I was practically right. I can't remember if I said it on camera or not. So, but there's certain times where I think like Hachikuchi was on the floor and Senju Kihara was kind of off center camera, and it wasn't putting the two in the same frame, and it kept doing that. So yeah, I thought something was up then. It was relatively heartwarming, just seeing someone happy for once. Even though it is a kind of a melancholy happiness, because they never got to get back to their mother, but they did complete the journey. So what are we now? 5 episodes in, and Bakemonogatari has drawn me in stupidly well. Storytelling, cinematography, characters. I hate them all, but I love them. They're all flawed, they're all horrible in their own way. But they're all redeemable, so they're almost human. Now I've got a weird conundrum in my head as to whether or not I am morally okay with what's been going on with Hachikuchi, considering she's technically a ghost and not alive. So therefore, ethically, grey area. You can make up your own distinctions. I don't particularly mind what you do because it's all fictional, so technically nothing's off limits then. But anyway, I digress. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you have, let me know down below. Let me know down below. Liking the video, that always helps. So just subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hitting the notification bell to keep up to date with everything that's going on, because, well, YouTube can be a bit flaky. And of course, really, there's not much else to say. Just remember, look both ways when crossing the street. Other than that, stay adequate. I'll catch you next time.